Next speaker, Mr. Gardili.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to express my gratitude to all experts, no matter whether we disagree or agree. This is a free debate, so I'm grateful to everyone who made their presentation. Since I'm a lawyer myself, I would like to talk more on legal aspects of this problem. And from what I hear from you, there are certain issues that I cannot agree respectfully. First of all, you said that secession wasn't seriously claimed. And this is not just my opinion. This is the series of facts that Armenians in Karabakh several times, many times, in fact, during the Soviet Union, but successfully at the very end of the Soviet era, they did claim secession from Azerbaijan. They had the decision of the, at that time, Nagorno-Karabakh Oblast Soviet Council, that's how it was called. And they decided to separate from Azerbaijan and unite it with Armenia. This is a fact, those acts exist. And then they held a referendum in December in 1991, claiming independence from Azerbaijan. Then they started claiming that they never were part of Azerbaijan, neither before Soviet Union nor after the Soviet Union. So there were a series of acts and deeds by the Karabakhi Armenians, which proves that they did have a serious intention to secede. So that's just a comment. Then self-determination, as the right to self-determination does not by itself oblige states to give autonomy to any part of its territories. You all come from different countries. In some of your countries, there are autonomies. In some of your countries, they are not. It's the fact that autonomy exists in one country, doesn't exist in another one, is more a historical fact or a cultural context rather than legal claim. And of course, self-determination, the right to self-determination are possessed by peoples, not by ethnic minorities. I would like to remind you that back in the 90s, I think it was 1994, that Norwegian professor Esbjørn Eide was entrusted by the General Assembly of the United Nations to prepare a report on the definition of a people. There was one question put before them, Esbjørn Eide: what constitutes a people? And Esbjørn Eide considered many cases, including Karabakh. And he wrote in his report that Armenians in Karabakh are not people, they are ethnic minorities. He went even as far as to say that, for example, Armenians in France and in America, in the United States, are not ethnic minorities, because he invented the term mother country, because they do not have historical links with mother country. But Armenians in Azerbaijan are ethnic minorities because they do have such a link. So this is also a moral, legal concept. And Karabakh recently, yes, for 30 years, consisted only of Armenians, because Armenians in Karabakh themselves committed ethnic cleansings.
Time.
Why 1 minute?
Time.
Yes, I'm finalizing. So Karabakh the population of Karabakh was consisted of Armenians. This fact should not be taken for granted, because the context is there were Azerbaijanis living in Karabakh, but they were all expelled even before the active war started. So these are just the reminder for everyone. This is the context. Before you come to any conclusion, please consider this. And also the claims with regard to violation of certain human rights of ethnic minorities are just an opinion, which I do respect, but I disagree. Thank you very much.